King, what's up, man? Getting started this evening. What's up with you? What's up, chat?
King Dash says nothing much this heat be killing me for.
Heat, yeah, this heat has been atrocious. Oh man, it sucks trying to get a game, man. I can't even get the playbook that I want. I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. What's up, chat? What's poppin'? Let me know in the chat if anybody be having issues with getting games in tier 5, man. I've been having so many. Like everybody only play top tier games. Yeah, let me know in the chat what y'all think. Check and see if my crossplay is on, cause sometimes they turn that shit off. I swear I be having the hardest time getting the game on here, bro. Bro, I just got on here, bro. I can't even get a game to save my life. A lot of times I don't even be trying to play this shit anymore because I can't get a game. Been trying to unlock this playbook for the past week, but I can't even get a game. Trash. How many people does it say? It's 5,600 people online, and I can't get a game. Matchmaking sucks on this shit. Yeah, I don't be getting games on here, man. Like, I probably have to play. Let's see if I get a game this way. The Ole Miss. I don't know, man. They be tripping, bro. They don't be blocking the way that I need them to. I only got one.
The old horseshoe, Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. It's the LSU Tigers and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. He said this is a crucial game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this. This is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup.
Yeah, I still hear the game. Let me know.
The Buckeyes headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action.
Can you still hear the game?
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Delivers the stiff arm. They tried to get the wall set up for him, not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room.
I was trying to.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Just working and poking and prodding.
Yeah, I was trying.
Finding his way up to the 36.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. The give to Caden Durham. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down.
Get the crowd loud. Okay. I'll turn that down in a second.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. They'll run for it. He just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Yeah, and that is so frustrating because he did the right thing.
Let me know if that's better, bro. I turned it down.
Past the sticks, but didn't do the most important thing and take care of the football, and that goes right back now to the defense.
And a great job, David, by the defense, not quitting on the play, right? Of course, they saw him getting the first down, but they were still pursuing. They still got hats to the ball. They were able to rip it away, and that is a huge game-changing, momentum-changing type play now.
Might be calling a hot route. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Fires to the right. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And the Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Appreciate you, Shy. Appreciate you.
They'll go play action with Sayed. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line.
There we go.
He's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
Thanks for the goods, clips. What's up with you, bro?
Skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through
y'all
a
keep
crack.
letting me
That
do
was
this for
not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Breaks the tackle.
There we
the
go.
defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Levin. That's reeled in, it's Watkins. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Hang on, Sloopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down.
Oh, come on,
And
bro.
the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
So you got up early for work. What time you got to be there? You work nights.
Quick hitter, you're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Now remember, they were stopped on 4th down earlier in the first quarter, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Nobody open.
Under fire. Stands in and takes the hit.
Nobody open.
He dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. A shot toward the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And that was a play call the coordinator had in his back pocket. He was hoping his defense would get the stop
exactly
on
what it was
4th down.
supposed to be.
They did. There was no question. He was telling his quarterback, if
Damn,
we
I
take
can't
the
even-
field, we're taking a shot. You know who you're throwing it to. What a great job of having a shot play ready to go, and it pays off.
I can't even pick my play, bro. That shit froze. Damn, what happened to the game? I say, like, what?
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Blitz 707 says think I got up 5 hours after I finished watching you last night.
Ah, okay. Got you.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Levin. Bringing the heat. And they got it.
Talking to coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, Not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. To the air on second down. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection. The pressure there calls the missed timing.
Did that happen to you last night? Shit, weird, man.
This QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw.
We've
got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Another incompletion on third down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down.
That man running for his life.
Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. And he's going to score on the interception.
Yeah, it happens, man. That done happened to me before.
Works. You're thinking fourth down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Dura. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the
first. Yeah, I can see that too, man.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a second down. Right back to the well.
Stop.
He locked up and held on to bring him down. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. To throw, it's Levitt.
Damn, where y'all at?
To the tight end. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
Anything can happen, man. There's plenty of time
left. If you
left.
want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I'll tell you what, I love no hesitation. I love my quarterback to make that RPO read, throw it to the right really quickly, but just got to be a little bit more accurate, maybe not rush it so much.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Damn.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Says
How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Straight clinch for sure.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do.
Crazy clinch.
Taking it all the way to the end zone.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Says mercy rule at this point.
Yeah, I
LSU
agree.
will dive into the playbook here on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. The run inside. It's Durham. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Oh, my God. We're pursuing on that.
The 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown.
Leon, the GOAT. What's up, man? I ain't seen you in a while. How you been?
Job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the
Said explore now. I'm good, man. Ain't no complaints here, bro. No
Blitz
complaints
707
here.
From a
says
couple of
gotta
yards
give him
deep,
some
he'll bring it
kind of
out.
hope.
Stopped at the
Still give him
17,
some
and
kind,
he's probably
yeah.
second-guessing that return.
Yeah, man. Let's see. See what we could do on here.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
Chill, blitz.
Say it. Pressure coming. Throws to the
Oh,
wideout.
my God. Why did he throw it like that to him? All right, let me stop
The
playing.
defense takes matters into its own hands.
Let me stop playing before I make it a
And
game.
this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board
Blitz
yourself.
707
Great play
says
by the
Ohio,
defense.
the new squad.
And they add the extra point
People
to
only
finish the
playing
drive.
with Tier 1 teams, bro. I guess when I play in the playoffs, that's probably who I choose.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Probably who I would choose. 'Cause anytime you play in the playoffs, all they pick is
Comes the
Oregon.
Ohio State offense onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able
Oh,
to turn
like
the
what?
page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
He rifles one deep down the right side. And
He
is
throwing
finding
mad weird right
with
now.
Defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Am I stuck?
Dropping back, it's Lemon.
He
And
got
he
scared.
dropped it. It looked for all the world like
See
that
him,
would
Bryce.
be a
What's up,
catch, and
man?
he just got too excited.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose.
Oh, shit.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Damn.
It's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Caught, and he's got room. He's at the
Shit.
30. 10. Touchdown,
CM Bryce, thanks for the jewels, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for the jewels, dog.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop.
Shit keep freezing.
19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be in.
Gotta throw that ball.
Hit there forces second down.
Gotta throw that
Missed
ball.
opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Grabbed in the backfield and screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because...
But, guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and, man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Unloads to the wideout.
No, sir.
It's dropped, and what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, it's a reverse.
He dove fast, and that was a crazy dive.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Yeah, crazy extension.
Play fake, Julian Sayed. Throwing right.
Oh, my
and
God.
that is interception number 3 on the day.
They don't be throwing that shit right, dog.
Inside the 40. Past the 30. The 20.
I keep making this a game.
All the way back. Touchdown LSU.
Yeah, and the free safety roaming the middle of the field, and you can see just reading the
This shit
quarterback's
key
eyes.
freezing.
How about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off.
Yeah, I had him. I was staring him down, bro. I was staring him down.
To score some points.
This shit acting real buggy tonight. I tell you that. Can't even pick plays half the time.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21.
Made no sense.
Look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Here's Sayin to throw. Oh, they're after him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Sayin. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down.
I don't know what's up with this blocking.
Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Rolling right and going deep. It's caught. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Throwing, say it. Gonna take a shot at this DB. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
The quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, and they're just not on the same page.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. One more snap coming before halftime. Lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Say it. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half.
Who got ball first? I don't even remember. Okay.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They have the lead to start the 3rd quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you
Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 4 wide receivers spread out on 2nd and 6. Say it. Here comes the heat. He's got him. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Play fake, say it. Got his man. He stopped
That was
just
weird.
short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
And you can see just how explosive this offense is. It doesn't matter what they do. Whether they're throwing the ball, whether they're running the ball, they've had some balance, but they can pick up yards in chunks. And you're seeing it happen. A really nice completion there. They ran it the play before, and now here they are knocking on the goal line.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field.
I was just trying different throws and
this
shit.
offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple.
It's cool.
scores. That's the kind of play
It's alright. It's no, I'm saying it ain't nothing like.
And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down and more time going downfield for the big play. And that one's too high.
It just seemed basic to me, to be honest.
Well, you can see the
Seems
frustration
pretty
on this
basic.
guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches. But you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have
One-hander!
Third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
One-hander! He paused so fast. Hey, that interception pissed him off.
Clip 707 says wrap it up, B.
Yeah, he started to gain a little confidence going into the second half. That's on me, though. Definitely on me. Can I please get at least like 5 games with the team I want to play with, man? I made my adjustments and shit, man, and I realized I've been trying to play with them, and I've been having no luck ever since I made these adjustments. I'm gonna have to find another team to play with. You know what it is?
Clip 707 says they're not trying to let you cook.
Basically, I'm gonna have to play Tier 1 teams. I would have to play a Tier 1 team with this team. Watch. I get the game instantly. Watch. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, man, I don't be getting games. Like I pick any tier,
Clip
right?
707 says that's crazy work, but it's basically on the people playing.
Right. I got it on any tier now, and I'm still not getting the game, man. Wanted this update to mess with the matchmaking. It seemed like I don't get any matches. That shit weird as hell. Man. Man, find me some dudes on TikTok to play, man. When I be seeing them, I honestly don't be impressed, man. A lot of dudes that be playing, like all they do is just throw the ball up in the air and pray. I ain't gonna say I'm the best, but it was like that last year too. Flip, seek somebody out to play me, man. Y'all start lining me up with people to play so I can start getting these dubs, man. With these lower tier teams. Oh, man. Every night it's the same thing. I get on here, try to play. Majority of the
Clip
stream.
707 says I'ma have to do some searching.
Yeah, let me know, man. Majority of the time, man, when I'm on here, it's the same shit, man. Can't even get a game. And I think I'm gonna start streaming from my other TikTok account, bro, because my shit do not get pushed out, bro. I promise you. And every time I try to start my stream and shit, it'll try to flag me for lack of originality or some shit. So it's like, the fuck? Like, I don't know, man. TikTok been playing me ever since what? Since fall of 2025. I ain't been getting shit. I don't know what the fuck TikTok got against me, man. They do not push my shit out for shit.
Clip 707 says you think it's the music.
Hell, people be playing worse music than me, bro. I don't think it would be that, but hell, I'm not even playing music now. I don't know what it is. Produce content. What the fuck do they mean by it? You know what? This one I'm gonna try. This happened. I got a game.
Death Valley, Clemson Memorial Stadium. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Clemson Tigers. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Death Valley, the tradition is real. You touch the rock, you run down the hill, and it is a beautiful venue. Clemson has become one of the most difficult places to play in the ACC, if not college football. These fans are electric and dynamic. Call it Death Valley for a reason. This is where teams' dreams come to die. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Rebels will kick off first, and here we go.
Let's try this out. Listen, I'm gonna end it and I'm gonna restart it real quick, okay?
He'll bring it back from inside his
If that
spot.
makes a difference.
And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19.
Can you give me a second? I'm gonna end it and restart it.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Clemson jumps to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Running into the open space. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
And the Tigers will have it 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Davidson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. This quarterback part of their running game. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend. That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
Really want to simplify football. The low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Clemson set up with another first down. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And we kind of wondered coming into this game, did they want to run it up the middle? Did they want to run it near that big fella at defensive tackle? Because he's a grown man, makes plays all over the field. They try him early. I wonder if they'll keep trying it because we haven't seen a lot of people week in and week out that has been able to block that big fella.
Just stop.
And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these fourth downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Trying play action. Got out of trouble and throws. Pulls it in. It's Gill. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass. Soft spot in the middle. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Run in the red zone, it's Lacey. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rebels. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Denson. Unloads to the right.
Blitz 707
Man,
says
it's more.
Mandy's can't
He'll
scare
move
him.
it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. This guy has the look of the next big play receiver at Clemson, in the vein of T. Higgins or Mike Williams.
Or DeAndre Hopkins or Sammy Watkins. I mean, the list is pretty lengthy of guys.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground, knocked out at the 28-yard line.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through and make a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up. Get to the line.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes.
Oh, you had asked somebody else.
I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts. And you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on the same page, gets the big touchdown.
Who did you
And
ask?
that kick was perfectly down the middle. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the second quarter. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Using his legs, it's Lacey. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll
Just ain't
lose
get
the
around
yard.
that fast enough.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Let's see.
Blitz 707
Lost one
says
on that
no
last one.
back
It's
dude.
2nd and 11.
I got to check his name again.
All right.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They weren't able to get
Tripping.
that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Second and forever after the delay. Did they lose their play sheets? I mean, call a play already. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Alexander. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half.
Flip 707 says
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first
I
down.
don't think I heard him.
They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a man in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Lacey. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
It's cool, bro.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down,
If you
the defense thinks
you
might
could
be
think of
running the
anybody in the
football, you
future, you
still
know what I'm
can
saying?
line
Just
up,
let me
you can
know.
Get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. Got enough for the first. Turning it on. Smashes ahead. He's into the end zone. Touchdown. Ole Miss.
Well, this dude's day just keeps getting better and better. Of course, we've already seen him score once, David, and after that run now, this guy's already eclipsed 100 yards. That's his 2nd touchdown. We're not even done the first half yet.
Yeah, the stats continue to pile up. A big day is approaching, and they've had no answers of stopping him. So if I'm the offense, I don't have to overthink this. Like, keep giving it to him. He'll keep making plays, and they'll keep putting points on the scoreboard.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He's
Right
out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
PC.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Two angles is
A
horrible.
little bit of a pickup, not enough for the first down as the clock continues to move here late in the half. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. He'll have enough for the first down. They'll maintain possession. We'll see if they're happy enough just to let the clock run out.
Only I had the right
Timeout
playbook.
called by Clemson. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Offense in an empty set. Looking for a man. It's Denson. Rushes on him.
It is, hey.
Got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm, and they're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed. But that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
So something you have to do to be able to play with any playbook. You have to have a certain amount of wins.
It's second timeout.
It's a certain amount of wins you got to have, depending on the team.
This first half. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Slithers into space. He's pushed out of bounds at the 13 and gives this offense a little room to work.
Like the team I have, I don't know how many teams. I think I got 30 wins with them or something like that.
You better block the
I don't know if
defensive
it's the
end.
same for every
That's priority
team.
number 1. Good job blocking the defensive end, getting a nice positive game on the toss play.
And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds.
Big step in no if it says you got to play with the same team, though.
I mean, you have to, each team, you have to have an X amount of wins to unlock the playbook. That's how it works.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues.
Whatever playbook you're trying to use, you just got to keep winning with it.
Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Rebels offense is back on the field.
Blitz 707
They open this
says
third
it's
quarter
gotta be
on
wins
top, and they built the
You gotta
lead
be
on the strength
wins.
of that running game.
Specifically
And they made a
wins.
huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical. They're
Snags it, and he's open.
Come on, man. You got to have a better
And
block
he
than that.
was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And the Rebels right after the huge play through the air back to the line. And not much doing there as that defense
So it's not the
runs him
playbook
out
we
of
already
bounds.
using when. No, you have to, it's the team that you play with. Whatever team you play with, you have to have an X amount of games with that team, that particular team, to unlock whether it's their defensive playbooks or they offensive playbooks. I think it's like 15 wins for,
They'll run play action.
shit, I meant to throw it to him.
Quarterback feeling that pressure. He's knocked down at the 42.
See, give me a
Well, big key
second.
for this
This,
defense
I
coming
think it's like
into this game
15
is
wins
could
for
they
defensive
impact this
and
guy
30 for
when he drops
offensive,
back to
but I don't
pass?
know
We
if it's the
all
same
know
for
he's one of
every
the
single
fastest
team.
quarterbacks in all of college football. They weren't sure, honestly, if they were even going to be able to get him to the ground. They just wanted him to get rid of the football earlier than he needed to. But that time, in the second half, they come away with their first sack of the game, and that is going to be a big shot in the arm for this defense.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Fires to the wideout. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
I actually like it.
The Rebels are moving quickly down the
I
field.
actually like it.
Takes the handoff. It's Lacey.
Catching over, huh?
Maybe
Can't
a
catch over,
brace.
huh?
Smashes
Go
it
fuck
with
ass
the
off me.
touchdown, Rebels. And they take it in for 6 more points.
But who playbook am I
An
using when I
impressive
play
run
every
from the
night?
back.
Whatever
Gets him
team you
6
playing
points,
with, bro.
good drink of water,
Levengomark
and
says
maybe a
they
little
need to let us
oxygen.
play with
He
the
definitely
mascots.
needs some oxygen.
I thought they had that
long
on
run,
here.
but it looks simple, right?
Thought they
Just
added
hand
that
the
on
ball
here
off.
this year. I ain't about to keep pausing just to be able to finish the game, man.
You can make big plays like
Levengomark
this
says
in the
it
run
got
game.
dim
Man,
by
does it make
that.
all.
I think they got that mode on
Just
here.
a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
What? That out on a 4? Are you serious?
Video evidence, the replay
Ah.
booth has decided to overturn the call. And the
Levengomark
Rebels
says
are
I'm a Vols
threatening
fan.
on 1st and goal.
Are you a
Quarterback
Vols
making
fan?
adjustments.
Oh, okay.
Motion from the wide receiver. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Rebels! Made the grab and then did the rest himself.
I don't
and
have
they
a
put
favorite
points on the
team,
board.
bro. I play with just about any team on here. That's why I've been trying to unlock some of the Tierra team playbook. What's the point if I already play with them? I use UGA playbook. The point is that you can't use playbooks with each team. You can only use a playbook with the team that you play with and rank.
He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense.
Like say like that's why I kept playing with Washington State to unlock their playbook, so I can use their playbook when I play with Ole Miss. When you play with Ole Miss, you can only play with their playbook.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Denson.
Who's that?
Levenberg says big
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Pretty much.
Clemson is quick to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Spits it out.
Thank you.
Picked off. What a way to set him up. In return, there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake. Get the 23. Great place to start for this offense.
What's some big names that play for Ole Miss? My God, that was pass interference like a motherfucker.
They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. On the run, it's Lacey.
Oh. Lacey shifty for real.
Right at the 4-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn
First
around and
you
hand
don't
it off to him
succeed.
again here on 2nd.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and
Cliff,
goal.
what's up, man? That's not Cliff. Kilo, what's up, bro?
They'll run the option.
He gonna fumble it.
And the defense
I pitched
on
it.
and they get that turnover.
Hey, you know what's really easy? It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that
That
guy,
was some bullshit.
and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise, and the defense did a great job flying up, nowhere to go, make the play, make them make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover it in the backfield.
Finds a little space. Thrust that arm out. He steps out of bounds, a couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
You said you had a GIF. I'm gonna read it in a second, bro.
Movement on the
Have a
offense,
GIF,
they'll lose
bro.
5 yards on the penalty.
Man, it seems like you be doing that every day, bro. That's why I say, like, man, your phone battery gotta be like going crazy right now.
Plows through the defense. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if
I appreciate the
time will
rainbow, by the
expire
way,
here in the
bro.
third.
Appreciate that.
We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up.
What I'm saying, you realize, like, even like you kill your battery, like by how many times you charge it, bro. Like the battery life itself, not just the battery life that you use every day, but the life cycle of the battery.
Looking to throw, it's Denson.
707 says the 20
Unleashes it.
shifted
On
different.
target to the left. Gets it out past
It
the 20 to the
definitely do.
21-yard line. It's a first down as this offense tries to put together a long drive.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know
he
right
should've
now,
got popped.
saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Clemson jumps to the line.
Calypso says
Looking
that's
for a
why I
chunk
keep
play
it
on
on the
2nd and
charge
short.
until morning.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make
You
a
said
play.
you keep it on the Chargers some morning.
The defense all
Gotcha.
revved up after that earlier
Calypso
sack,
says,
and they'll
but I
try
hear
to
you, though.
stop him right here.
Yeah, man. What kind of phone you got? You don't mind me asking?
On 3rd and you'll need to push it downfield.
Keep going for that shit.
Complete to the left. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at
Okay.
the 34.
When you go in the settings, go to your battery, see what your battery life look like.
Change through the air. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance.
Lets it fly.
Still got
He's
a.
got it inside the 15.
Calypso says it
He'll
in
be
settings.
stopped at
There
the
you went
6-yard
settings.
line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. He'll take it himself. Tough to run it.
And go to
Deep in the red
battery.
zone,
It
and
should
he
tell you your
found
battery life.
nothing at all that time. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to pass. It's Denson. Fires into the end zone.
What the fuck? Hey, man.
He got it.
He said, holy, I'm so cooked. I told you, bro.
Considering last rights,
I told you, man, you got to be careful. What's the percentage on it?
Feeling much better, and they're alive, and they got a chance.
84%. Actually, 84 ain't that bad, bro. You better than me.
After that last score, all
Better
of a
than me.
sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different looking team than what we saw earlier.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
I forget what mine's on. 84 ain't bad, though.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense.
There he goes.
Ah, he was
Good
out.
solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard
He was
line.
out.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. Complete. Turns it on in midfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Rebels come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Handoff for Frazier. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Frazier again. Runs for the tackle. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Clemson calls its 2nd timeout.
I hope I'm not too late.
And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down.
Oh, I made you wait.
Off the play fake on
Calypso
first
says
down.
my common filter.
Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete.
The last one I saw was
They knew the
84, bro.
defense would be coming after them. They convert.
That's the
and
last
they're
one I
going to
saw.
get out with a win. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee.
Hope you see the guidance.
It's one thing to execute early in
If
the game.
it's up, stay
Tight ball
down for
game,
me.
right at the
Yes, we
end.
do need some
You need
tunes,
the clutch
huh?
plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team.
Calypso
Guys can
says
step
where my
up, and in the
comment's
huddle,
not going
they can make
through.
sure that everybody else is
It do that
focused
sometimes,
to the
bro. I
task
don't know
at
why I
hand
do
in
that.
order to get the W.
707 says
This has been a
95 on 9
presentation of-
touches is nasty work.
Who had 95 on 9? Was it Lacey? Let's see. Washington Hey.
Clip 707 says, of course.
I don't know how many games I haven't won that many games with them because hell, I can't even play with them. But I'll show y'all in a second. What am I tracking? They said I'm not tracking any. They need to fix this because this shit really don't work. I'll show you how many games I won with them. I won 18 games with them. I need 12 more. So you need 30 wins. So if you got Georgia, he was talking about Georgia. I don't know if every team the same. You need 35 wins with Georgia to unlock theirs. Now, I've been playing with Ole Miss. Ole Miss, you need... I think it depends on the tier now that I'm looking at Ohio State, how many you need. You need 50 games with Ohio State to get their offensive playbook. I guess it do depend on the team. You need 25 with Ole Miss. I wonder how they measure that. I don't know, that's weird. I just want to play with team. So that's what it looks like. Chow, you made it on yet? I need somebody to play. I don't know if anybody in the chat want to play, but y'all can let me know. I got to look at my battery shit. Let me see. Hey, we got one. Finally got one. When you unlock it, can we use? I don't know about that one, bro.
Calypso says I beyond decay and Warframe.
He said, who you say? WSU, uni combos don't miss. I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna have to check that out, Daz. So you be on 2K and Warframe? I ain't know Warframe was still jumping.
Welcome to Pitbull Stadium.
I didn't even know Warframe was still jumping.
State Cougars.
Dirty Diana.
Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the FIU head coach pregame. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is
International.
clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake
Now
out.
worry about to get out. I'm trying to get that natty. Oh, okay. What you in the playoffs now?
Great opportunities and a fast surface. Back to
It was
you.
a major. How long ago was that update, Kilo?
Washington State ready to kick off as it's time to get things started. Here's the return from inside his 10.
Trying to
He'll
be
be stopped
shifty.
short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19.
We don't get back to that.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
Come on, man.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
I'll tell you what, to get home to the quarterback and force pressure while just rushing three allows your back end to cover so much space. Now you got 8 guys in coverage. It makes you really dynamic in the back end of your defense.
Back to pass on second down. Got the back over the middle. Breaks into the open. And he uses a stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down.
I'll try to get over there.
There.
Oh, my God. They out here hitting.
Balls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Ooh.
Hey, man, you know this guy dreamed of starting this game off right and running the football and positive and being the guy throughout the day. Not
the 2020 still booming to this
day.
day.
You're gonna have to have some resilience because he's going to get more totes, and he's got to make sure he's ready for it.
They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
Tell you one game away.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional.
Yeah, I feel you on that, bro.
Situations. Really good job by the defense.
They go right back to him.
Damn.
And they're able to make the tackle.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go.
Lets it fly deep downfield.
Oh.
Touchdown, Washington State. They won it
dot.
all, and that is exactly what they got.
And you want these guys that can
You be
take
easy
the
too,
top
bro.
off of defense. It changes the way they're going to play coverage on you, and he does it right here. Just
Yeah, I
runs by
tap
the
in
DB.
with you.
He had no chance to try to catch up with him. Makes the big play down the field, and this will change the way you play defense against this guy the rest of the game.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. The Florida International offense is back on the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnover.
Oh, he's got some space.
He took that from me personally.
Play that can really get you going
Took
as
that
they
from
get it
me
out to the
personally.
36.
Hey, then.
And I love these offensive coaches going right back to your guy. I believe in you. Just because you fumbled doesn't mean I'm not going to give you the football.
Yeah, he's repaying the favor right now to this coaching staff as well. And doesn't it just seem like he's running with a little bit more juice? He looks like he's ticked off.
Quickly to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. You know,
That was a
sometimes
good
even
ball,
a
bro.
short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss.
Damn it.
To the house.
Finds his tight end. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. FIU pushing tempo.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like,
Deep shot for the end zone.
Good catch. I ain't mad at that.
They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
I don't know how the fuck I fucked that up. That was a good play.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
Oh, what?
Right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against
That's
an
crazy.
outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way.
There's some room. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Cougars just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this.
What?
That's a big play, stops the drive.
That's crazy, bro.
Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the touchdown,
That's
FIU. A pick six. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top as we get a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. On the move from inside is 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Sets up the screen. Shows him the stiff arm.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it. Get it to your running back and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down.
And you just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Damn.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting a fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
FIU pushing tempo.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Right back to it.
Stop.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
It'll be 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's McNeil. FIU set up with another first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down.
Good pick.
It's picked off.
There you go.
The drive with a turnover. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalize not only on the ball, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, you got to give credit to this defense in the sudden change situation. They've barely had a chance to even blink. Just a second ago, they were on the sidelines. All of a sudden, there's a turnover. They got to take the field. They're on their...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Cougars will use their first time out here. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
There we go.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll
Glad I
try
made
to
that
take it back.
adjustment.
30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Wazoo.
Good adjustment.
What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Extra point here will tie the game. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split them out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick six. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to go deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, the offense is trying to take a shot deep down the field. How about the coverage, knocking that ball away and doing it clean? No PI on that one.
That 3 pass on the goal
Not
is
only
wild.
did he nail it, the direction is perfect as it heads to the
It
sideline.
be like that, bro. It be like that
They
sometimes.
have enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive with a pass.
Oh my God, why the fuck did he throw it like that, man? I should have hit him sooner.
To a defensive score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14.
That was so dumb.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. It's complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the wideout. Another interception.
I'm playing horrible, bro. Playing so bad.
The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
A really nice job by the quarterback, putting some extra heat on that throw. As a defensive back, I'm going to drive to that curl, try to get there really quick to try to break up the pass, but when the QB puts it that hard on the money with that much accuracy, really hard route to defend.
I tell you, you got to have great timing on these out routes, and the QB and receiver had that. Quarterback put it right out in front of him. Receivers just got to be able to make the play.
The Panthers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Flips it out in the flat. Shakes off the defender. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Under fire. And it's a sack. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They use the sideline and get him out of bounds right at the 9.
And after getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Smashes it between the uprights.
I gotta play better than that.
Grows even bigger. FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Bringing the heat.
Oh, as fuck, man.
The defense bringing the heat.
Thought he would have outran
In
him.
the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on 3rd down.
On target. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. I think that receiver really had 2 choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And here's the 5th interception.
That is so crazy to me, man.
That's a bit of a gut punch if you're the
So
offense,
crazy,
because
man.
you went in at halftime, you made your adjustments, you're feeling good about your game plan coming here in the second half, and right away you throw an interception to the defense.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the 3rd quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll pass for it.
The defense.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up.
Here's a little room there. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Washington State going quickly. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Touchdown Cougars. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Escapes the pressure going right.
Man, I don't get his
He's left with no
ass.
option but to throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down.
Get his ass.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Looking for a deep man.
Bruh, come on with that bullshit, man.
You know what it takes to make a throw like that.
That's what's
Here
so
we go,
scary
man.
about this offense. They've
That
got
was some
guys in
bull.
the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Got his man downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
And just a really nice throw. Really good touch towards the sideline on that corner route. And the receiver does a nice job catching the football and immediately getting up the field, getting in the end zone for the big touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. This drive will open from the 15. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
We've reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And obviously you're in a tough spot. Like, you're down a couple of possessions. The defense knows you're going to throw the football, so you can tell they're backed up. They're playing the pass, and the offense has to take the little stuff underneath. They've got to find a way to make explosive plays, even though the defense is playing conservative.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Throws for the tight end. It's complete. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing.
Snags it, and there's running room. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Fires to the right. Got it. Makes the catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a 1st and goal from the 5. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Like, nigga,
Relentless,
run.
tough running gets it down to the 4.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. He's got his man, makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars! The Cougars with the immediate response.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on a guy. That's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that is a throw that you do expect a guy like that caliber, to be able to play a little pitch and catch and make that happen.
Got a little grass. Makes it past the
Oh, my God.
So the defense uses a timeout here. 2:08 remaining on the clock. They didn't want it to get down to the 2-minute stoppage. The Panthers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
Well, that's a double whammy for the offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to keep the clock ticking. Not only do you lose yards running the football, but you also went out of bounds, so you stopped the clock, essentially helping out the defense.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. They want to think this 3rd and 1 play over, and they'll use a timeout here. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Looking to throw for it. Lets it fly. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Making side adjustments here. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He wants a big play here late. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Touchdown, Cougars! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. The Cougars with the immediate response.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. Lots of conversations going on both sidelines to put together a strategy.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Ford International comes out to start this drive. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage. You're probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Might as well stick with him. Finding some room. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Well, I think the running back is showing you his experience and his awareness. I love that run, not so much about the game. I love the fact that he didn't run out of bounds. A lot of younger guys probably would have done that. You've got the lead here late. You want to bleed the clock. Really, really smart decision that time by the running back.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take two plays to get the first. They'll try to get it through the air. Under fire.
Come on, man.
Well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense
Need
gets
a
that
sack.
stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on fourth down.
God,
Holds it in the first
y'all
down
nutted
and
up
more.
on me, man.
He's got it.
I played so horrible that game, bro. So horrible. Shouldn't have lost that game. Man.
Glad to have you with us from the Palouse, Pullman, Washington, and Martin Stadium. It's the FIU Panthers and the Washington State Cougars.
Washington
Along with
State.
David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Washington State's head coach told me before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Washington State lined up to kick it off and get this game going. And it'll come out.
Oh, the guy that I just played.
No attempt at a return.
A lot of times I be beating myself, man, when it comes to this shit.
He'll try the left side. Turning it on. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Panthers in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab, it's McNeil. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Got a little space. There's a crease. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throwing right. Makes a connection. He's here to make
Appreciate
the stop,
that, bro.
but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really...
He's going for the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Florida International.
Josh, what's up,
Well, I know
bro?
a big question coming into this one was how...
Josh, anytime you come into the feed, bro, go to the horizontal joint, bro. I need help on the horizontal.
Early in games, not a problem for this offense here. In this game, in this environment, all 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing, execution was beautiful, and they're able
Trying my
to
best
cap
to
off
be
the
fair.
opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
Break. Here we go. Check, check, check. 28, 29, bounce. Play. Here we go. Ready. Under. Go.
He'll start this drive firing. Wasting no time taking a shot.
Oh, my God.
And that one falls
He had him
incomplete.
beat,
They tried
bro.
to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
All right.
And I see what the quarterback saw.
Whatever.
He saw man-to-man coverage on the outside. Give my guy a chance to win. But the DB won. Great job staying glued to the wide receiver, seeing the ball when it's coming, and batting it down.
129, 129. Return, return. Where did he go?
Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. A full dive to haul that one in. The Cougars want to pick up the tempo.
Wow, that is a sensational catch. And I tell you, you make catches like that deep down the field for your quarterback, he is going to go back to you again and again and again. That was a highlight play.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Booster, booster. Ready, go.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Hits him in stride inside the 10.
Somebody
Finally
else.
corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Wants to adjust the pattern.
Chip, chip. Hydro, hydro. Sweep, sweep. Go, go.
Wants to keep it in the air. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's third and goal.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Freeze, freeze. Where did he go?
Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. The extra point here would tie the game.
Tell you what, as a defensive back, as a defensive player, you know down here near the goal line, I got to get tight on my guys. I can't give away the easy stuff like that. Too easy near the goal line for that pitch and catch.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
Just go to my profile and you should be able to see it, bro. Go to my profile, you should be able to see it.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Handoff to the lone back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. FIU pushing tempo. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the tight
Oh
end.
my God, I jumped up for that shit, bro.
He
Come the
gets
fuck
those
on.
chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Maybe some room here. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter.
Yep.
We've played one, and
You
we
got the
are
right spot,
back
bro.
where
Appreciate
we
it.
started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. They'll leave it with him.
Oh my God, man.
They get him down. but
Literally
his
right
pass
there.
sticks, and it's a first down for FIU. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down. And what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Panthers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The give to the left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field.
$5 easy, and they get a copy of the
They
game.
unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Gets it out quickly. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something
Shout out to
broke down
Vil,
right
man.
there
I hope you
between
get that job,
linebackers
kid.
and safeties to try to figure
Hope
out
you get
where he
it, bro.
was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just steamrolling the defense. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Washington State going back to work on first down.
Here we go. Ready. Go.
This time he wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Worked his way ahead for a pickup of about 6 yards on the play. Clock stops. We've reached the 2-minute timeout.
I think they get about $5 or $10, bro. No lie.
Pick up on first down.
They really do.
Out of the gun, the inside
Okay,
give.
crazy.
All down, but he has enough to
Okay,
move the
crazy.
chains.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game,
Okay,
creating
crazy.
some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, this offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive. Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Pressure coming. Takes a
Oh
hit
my
as he
God,
fires.
he didn't throw the ball.
Intercepted. Oh,
Bro.
what a play. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Sometimes there are careless interceptions and other times forced ones, and the defense forced that one.
They did. Nice job dialing up the pressure. Great job getting to the QB. So much athleticism on this defense. And moving forward, this offense is going to have to be really careful thinking about how they need to protect their quarterback to give him a chance.
FIU pushing tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Throws to the back. Makes the grab over the middle. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's
Oh, you
straightened
figured out
out.
the
They
spin
call their
cancel?
first timeout.
That's what's up, man.
They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Stone.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Wide open spaces. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, FIU.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air on first down. Going for it all. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
They're going to ride this running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
He's looking deep. He's got it way down the field. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. Complete to the left. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Touchdown, Washington State. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this. You keep finding them.
I see what you're talking about, Bill.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line, just couldn't quite shake free. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Quick release on the RPO. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. FIU pushing tempo.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
To the air on second down. Pulls it in. It's McNeil. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Defense.
And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuffed, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the second half when things are getting tight.
Quarterback may change this route. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Booster, booster. Move, move, move. Let it go.
Looking to throw on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but, man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Slot, slot, slot. Rock, rock, rock. Ready, go.
And back to the air on second down.
Just
tried
not
to
blocking,
ease
man.
it out there, and it falls incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long.
Box, box, box. Go, go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle.
Okay.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W.
Blue 30, blue 30. Under, under. Spider under. Ready, go.
Wants to throw on first down. Took a shot as he threw.
One possession
blocking,
game.
bro.
You have got to be able to give your quarterback an opportunity to survey the field. He didn't have it that time. Got hit. It affected the accuracy, and it falls incomplete.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Ready. 129.
Quarterback making checks.
Hydro. Where did he go?
Wants to throw it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wazoo! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Looking for the tie with the extra point. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Maybe picked up a couple, he's down at the 24. The Panthers headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to
Could be an alley.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the second level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
They're looking for an advantage to the right. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll try the left side. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. FIU set up with another first down. Running to the left. Oh, and he knocks him out of the way, and he's running free. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
And the Panthers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Handoff to the single back. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll try it over the left side. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short game.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. He gets it all the way down inside the 10.
Oh my god. That stiff arm is some bullshit, bro. It ain't no reason this motherfucker should be stiff arming me like. Signing out for the night, y'all. Peace out. Y'all have a good night.